Okay, on Google Maps, when I was looking at this area, it shows that right there is a Bigfoot primitive camp. So apparently that was in the past, because that all looks brand new. That's a church. So you got actually 4 buildings there that all look really new. There's a graveyard there too. But I just want to show this here that this is where it showed on the map, the Bigfoot primitive camp. Here's just another view with Withlacoochee Missionary Baptist Church. That's what this is here. So I'm just showing this because what it showed on the map as being a Bigfoot primitive camp. So this is just another view here of it, the main entrance to it. Alright, so Googling this, the Bigfoot Wilderness Camp. This is actually the Bigfoot primitive camp that I'm looking up. The one right here where I'm showing where the churches are. And this is when I found the BFRO report. Alright, we passed this morning. I didn't get a picture of it or video of it. The BSA, BWC, and the Bigfoot symbol that went to that trail that we were on. Compresco Campground. Hi. This is Compresco Campground. Yeah. So there's that sign, attention campers, no vehicles beyond campground. There's another Bigfoot symbol. That's the direction we're going. Here's another one of those symbols. I didn't see them. I didn't see all these when we were out here hunting. Get a little bit of video here where we're at. And this is our turn off.
And that's what I was telling her. I said, well, you know, I couldn't keep nothing either, but I said, I've had people hunting for
Yeah.
that.
I think it's the guy on the bicycle, yeah. Yeah, it is. I don't know how good you can see it with the GoPro, but the guy that passed us on the bicycle earlier, he's coming back. Okay, let's this is our turn off here. The Bigfoot symbol. I'm gonna take the backpack off real quick and change the battery. And it's also showing that as a nature trail right there. And it's a handicap trail too, where the somebody handicapped can drive off in there down that trail to hunt. They can go down there and hunt from their vehicle. Alright, so the Bigfoot Wilderness Camp. So apparently the BSA stands for Boy Scouts of America. So this is a little more that I'm finding here on that. It's actually 2 different camp areas right there that I'm showing and that I'm trying to look up here. Okay, in the Bigfoot Wilderness Camp. As I'm looking it up, trying to find anything on it and what the BSA stands for. So, and what I'm coming up with here is just a Boy Scout camp. So the BWC on the signs apparently stands for Bigfoot Wilderness Camp. And then the BSA stands for Boy Scouts of America. Here's some of the stuff I found on Google. This is on Wikipedia. So this is on Wikipedia when I looked up, just Googled the Bigfoot Wilderness Camp, BSA, and this is what's one of the things that came up. Okay, so while checking this out, looking it up on Google, I found the BFRO. I found a BFRO report where some people had an encounter in 2011 right here at this area, at this spot. They heard whooping and sounds that they could not determine as any kind of animal, known animal, and then heard a whistling, like somebody was walking along through a swamp whistling during the night. And then a little bit later in the night, when the moon was up pretty good, they seen a silhouette walk past the tent. They could see the silhouette on the tent shining because of the moonlight. So this is apparently a Boy Scout camp here that this is at, but that appears to be what I'm looking up here. But here's the, you can look it up, it's report number 32308. And this is in Dade City, Florida, in Pasco County. So it was two people, a father and a son, that witnessed it. And they said there was a second boy there, but he slept through it. So this is pretty cool. And right here at the bottom, show you right here, the BFRO has investigated many reports from in and around the Green Swamp, including these reports. So there's 4 reports right there that you can look up also. And so they're suggesting this region is active with Bigfoot, Sasquatch. Alright, so that's the BFRO report. The report's actually dated January 2012, but they said the incident happened actually in 2011, in December 2011. Okay, so my activity that I encountered then was around 1995, 1996, when we were hunting that area pretty heavily with the dogs, hunting hogs with the dogs, and also still hunting hogs in there without dogs. So it was right around that time, 1994. So it had been around 1995 and 1996, right around that time. Alright, so I'll have to look up what year it was, but I was out there hunting one time and I heard a growl. that my hunting buddy was with me, and his dad was hunting with us, and his dad was up on a road pretty far from us, and we were in this pretty close to this area where this was reported here. So we were pretty close to this area, and I'm pretty sure that we interrupted a hunt that was going on by the Sasquatch or skunk ape. I'm pretty sure that it was growling at my dog, and my dog ran a hog out of the brush. But when the thing growled, we didn't know what it was. I'd never heard anything like it before. It was really loud, really sharp, and it was so loud. My buddy's dad, way up on the road, heard it really good. Him and the game warden heard it, and there's no way they would have heard just a hog growling, or a hog the sounds they make, the grunting and stuff, or a bobcat, something like that. I've heard bobcats growl. I've had a bobcat within 10 feet of me growling at me before, and it was nowhere near that loud. So that's some activity that I've had in this area in the past, that back then I didn't know what it was. Alright, so I got out my old photo album so I could remember the dates. Look up the dates here that we were hunting out there in Green Swamp West, and when I had the activity that I'm talking about here. So this was in 1994. So that was when we first started hunting it. In 1996. And then again in 1997.